Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love, Capricorn. So I hope you guys are all well. And Capricorn, I have already laid down the oracle cards. And yeah. And so we have the clock. We have the pathway and the sudden wealth card. And Capricorn, I'm looking at your reading, right? And I feel like we have the Six of Wands as your first card. I haven't put your tarot cards down yet. And, oh, I forgot to say, you guys don't live or die by these, right? Yeah, don't ever live or die by, I don't know, anything unless it's your mom, right? Unless your mom's telling you something, maybe. So right now, we also have victory here, Capricorn, right? And, and that would depend on your relationship with your mother as well, right? It would, right? Okay. So we have victory here twice. And we also have the owl keeper, or just the owl, the wisdom keeper. And, you know, he's holding his hand. I guess it's a woman. I think it's a woman, but she's holding her hand here. And she's making a keyhole, kind of. That's how I see it, like the key, right? Because this is about wisdom, and that means that, you know, you have the key. You do if you're wise, right? This is the problem when you're young. Yeah, you get beauty, you get nice skin. You might get a tight ass even, right? But you don't get wisdom, sorry to say. And don't click off in case you're young, all right? But it could be true, right? I mean, wisdom comes with experience and, you know, and that comes with age, right? Unless you had a rough childhood and, you know, you were learning stuff like way before your time, right? I mean, I wasn't really doing that, right? I wasn't learning, no. Learning stuff ahead of my time. No, good God, no. But sometimes it helps, though, as long as it's not too bad. But you have the pathway here after the clock. The pathway is a new beginning. It's like, but I feel like you're on this path. If you can see here, you know, at the end of the path here is the sun and the way out of the forest, right? And that is, you know, but on the path are all the butterflies. So yeah, I feel like you're on the path to a new beginning. You are, Capricorn, and it's going to be a victory. The Ace of Swords. The sudden wealth card is showing up, Capricorn. This could be sudden for some of you guys. That's usually what it means. It doesn't always mean like money, like sudden wealth. Yeah, I'm having a bad hair day, you guys. So if you see me primping here, right? You could be saying this isn't the place for that, of course, right? But the owl is here. He looks like he's doing the Illuminati, right? And all the actors, and they all do this. And all the reality star, Andrew Tate does that. He's definitely a reality star. I'm not saying I like him. Good God, no. I don't think I could say that, but no. But he does look like they do that. They do this. This is like the Illuminati thing. Yeah, it is. They're all in it. Yeah, they're totally all in it. We have the cord, and this is in the initiation. I feel like you got this. I feel like I used this a couple or maybe 3 weeks ago. And so here is the cord, right? And this is initiation. This is the beginning. The beginning of, like, it's just the beginning. But somebody here has... they have the wisdom, Capricorn, right, to kind of turn the key, and then, you know, the cord is a beginning usually. It could be an ending, right? If you have the cord, I'm going to cut the cord, all right? You've been getting on my nerves too much. I have to cut the cord. I'm going to have to cut you down or cut you out, right? And we also have the cloak. This is camouflage, but it's in the reverse. So we're going to see about that, right? I feel like this camouflage in the reverse, maybe because this cloak in the reverse, he's kind of hiding out here, right? He is. He's got his cloak on here. This totally looks Illuminati stuff, doesn't it, right? And I mean, look how big the sword is, right? The fox is there, so we know that there's some calculation going on. Yeah. There's some type of... right, there's some type of plan or calculation going on, especially with the owl and the wisdom. But this is in the reverse, so it might not be... I feel like somebody here is probably they're planning this pathway with you, but let's see what this camouflage is in the reverse, right? That's a really important card. I feel like It's really important to see, what that's all about. In the reverse, the cloak, all right? And if you guys are, if you're old enough, like me, that's what they used to call the coat room, right? As soon as I got this in the kindergarten, I remember I had this really old teacher, and her name was Mrs. McGee. She was so old, but so very sweet, right? This big, tall lady, and really, really sweet. And so, but that was the cloak room, right? And they had this, it was like this room, just like this little kind of hall here in the back of this wall. And you go in there and you hang up your, you hang up your coat, right? And yeah, wow. I mean, the cloaks, we start talking about cloaks, you're kind of talking about the days of the castle. Yeah, I'm not that old, but I think it was the end. I think they just started calling it the coat room, right? So this, I feel like the teacher was calling it that because when she first started teaching, for sure, it was the cloak room, right? And so the cloak, this is containment. Like, this is, somebody's trying to camouflage, like contain what they want, right? Or contain what they're doing, kind of hide it, right? Or keep it under wraps or something like that. Or keep it maybe from getting out or it could be also holding on to it, right? To contain it, right? Camouflage and invisibility. Okay, so this is about being invisible. We know that when you're trying to camouflage. And the cloak defines a boundary. You see, that's what I meant about kind of like holding on to it or containing it, and has the ability to camouflage what it contains. Excuse me. Death is sometimes depicted as a cloaked figure, camouflaging the void within. A cloak enables the wearer to take on its qualities while also providing warmth, protection, and containment. Somebody's hiding in their little cloak, Capricorn. They're kind of in a cocoon or something. Whoever is coming here, whoever has gained all this wisdom, I believe, right? And who wants to, I believe, initiate something. But it's interesting with this cloak in the reverse, they're not initiating it. They're just past the wisdom part, right? It's kind of like when you play Candyland, right? Which is, anyway, it's kind of like if you've ever played that, right? And you get to, a certain part. But that's what they're doing here. This person, you get so far, right? On the Candyland itself. But that's what they're doing here. They've gained this wisdom. They want a victory. Or maybe this is you, but it looks like somebody else to me. It looks like your person, right? This is your person from the past with the clock, unless they're a clockmaker or, and there's not that many left because, when the computer came and all this stuff, right? But they're very beautiful. Yeah, anything ornate to me is beautiful. They got a clock store downtown, which isn't far away. But, I feel like that's for people who have a very nice house, so they have a very nice clock, right? Yeah, we don't have any such clock here, Capricorn. We could show you ours, but you wouldn't be impressed, all right? You'd be like, what? Ours is a little version made in China, I'm sure. This clock was made in Germany or Austria, I'm pretty sure, because it looks like the cuckoo clocks, right? And those are very cool, right? But long story short, in this reading, Capricorn, the cloak, somebody here maybe can't contain this anymore. Let's have a look because it's in the reverse, right? Either that or they're getting naked, Capricorn, and they were wearing a cloak, right? They could be like, what is it? Kind of like exposing their heart, right? They could here. Let's see what it says here. A cloak, where are we here? Okay. It represents invisibility to shrouding intents, like covering them up, and potential actions until revelation is appropriate. All right, Capricorn. So this person's waiting for me to give them the okay, all right? I'm sure they are. And in the reverse, this is observe, watch, and wait. You see, they're not taking action, but this person is observing and watching you. Yeah, they are. Maybe you're doing it, but kind of looks like they are. But, you guys will, only you guys will know, right? Only your hairdresser will know if you use L'Oreal. Or if you use L'Oreal, no, they won't know it's L'Oreal. There we go. Let's see what we got for Capricorn, please. Let's see. And we have the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, these are reversed. Yeah. See what else we have for Capricorns. For Capricorn. So, and then we have the Nine of Swords. Let's see if I flip these back and forth. Okay. So the Queen of Wands is reversed and the Nine of Swords is upright. All right, so you're worried. Capricorn, you got this card last time. All right, except now they're showing this blonde chick over here, all right? She could be crying about her dye job, right? She went to her cousin and she said, let's go in the garage and dye my hair, right? When they came out, it was it was not a success, maybe. That's not you, though, Capricorn. That's just the chick in the picture. Your hair is a success. I feel like it is, right? Let's see what else we have, Capricorn. In your challenge, let's see. And the Three of Wands. So you want to manifest this. You want to move forward. You're looking at your person and they're out here in this ship, right? And this is your challenge. Yeah, this is your challenge. And so maybe you've been waiting too long, possibly. Maybe you think there's somebody else in the ship with your person. Could be, right? You need to stop worrying, Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah, I just got off the phone with my daughter and she went to have dental surgery. I feel like it was 2 weeks ago. But long story short, she waited till the bitter end, till it was like hurting. A couple years ago, I need to go to the dentist. All right. And she didn't go because of the pain. Yeah. So now she's dealing with problems, basically. But yeah, so this Six of Wands, Capricorn, the Queen of Wands is reversed. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign. You could. Let's see what you want. Let's see what you're hoping for. Let's see what you're hoping or you desire. Let's see. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So maybe you're hoping for your own financial stability here, but you could be hoping this person is either financially stable or you could be hoping they're single, right? Probably single, but I'm not sure, right? Maybe you just need them to be independent. This is kind of a very independent energy, right? It is. And so let's see what you could be fearing. Show me what Capricorn could be fearing here. And we have the Eight of Cups. So you're afraid that this person might walk away from you. Maybe you could be afraid. This doesn't always have to be afraid. Just could be like a negative vibe, right? Or like a doubt. You could be doubting here. They're not going to come back, or fearing they're going to walk away. Eight of Cups. And so, or maybe for some of you guys, maybe you're afraid to walk away from this person entirely. Maybe you think that they're going to show up. Because the pathway card can talk about, in timing, can talk about 2 years, right? Wow, especially next to the clock. Yeah, it could be a real timing card for sure. I hope it doesn't take them 2 years, Capricorn. Yeah, I hope it doesn't, right? So let's see here. We have the owl, the cord, the initiation. Let's look at the cord. Let's see what it says here, because we know what the wisdom keeper is. We do. The key is there, and they have the key once they become wise, right? Let's see what it says here about the cord. I feel like you got this card one. This is the soul. Wow, the vibration of the soul. Initiation and willpower. That's what I meant. The beginning of something, right? A cord connects us to the mother during pregnancy and is highly symbolic of the womb. Used in magic to bind, to define boundaries, to hold wishes. It's really interesting how they talk about boundaries, and so does the cloak in the reverse, right? To hold wishes and at initiatory rites. Colored cords were also used by midwives in ancient days to weave prayers for the newborn. You're praying for a new beginning with this person, it looks like. I feel like this person's watching you, Capricorn. I feel like they are. You could be watching and waiting, though, as I said. So let's get into it. And for their energy, let's see what we have. And we're going to use a different deck. We are. And today we're using the Spirit Keepers. Or I think that's what it's called. The Spirit something. But let's see what we have for Capricorn's person. Let's see what we have. And I have a new deck. And it's out in the car, Capricorn. We'll have to use it tomorrow, right? Yeah, let's see what we have here. But a very cool deck, yeah. Of course, I had to open it in the car, right? Of course, right? Let's see what we have for your person, Capricorn. Capricorn. For Capricorn's person, rather. You're really worried about this, Capricorn. Maybe you turned your back on them. You might have had to, possibly. Because this doesn't look like it's together at all. It looks like you want this new beginning with them, right? We have victory twice in the pathway. I feel like the sudden wealth card, this could really happen, like, it could just change. There could be, like, instant change. I feel like this person, whoever this is, right, who wants to initiate this, and they've grown, they have the owl keeper, the wisdom keeper, or the owl, right? This person here, Capricorn, since they, became so wise, and I don't, know how they did it. They could have went through an awakening, a spiritual awakening. They could have suffered without you. That'll make somebody wise up, for sure it will. And it could also be that they've just grown. Maybe some time has passed, because the clock is here, so time could have passed. In fact, on this one clock, there's all these clocks, which I find very interesting. Yes, I do. The owl is showing up here, the birds, the rooster, the candle. So the candle is like, it can mean light, right? Like wisdom light, that kind of light, clarity. And also here we have the time, the hourglass showing up. Trying to see what else we have on this. And then we have the world. So the world talks about cycles. And then we have these dancers. Okay, so with the clock there, the pathway, I feel like this person here, I feel like what they're doing is that they're waiting and watching, and they're going to come suddenly with the sudden wealth card. Either that, or they're going to win the lottery tonight, Capricorn. If they do that, then they're going to be on the phone. Capricorn, I love you. Now, it doesn't matter now. Any bills I have or any financial issues I have, I'll just pay them off. Screw this, and I'm coming. It could be, right? Let's see what we have. And we have the moon at the bottom of the deck. This is imagination and perception. It's another owl. So when we see the perception and the wisdom here, somebody knows that they love you. And this is your person, because I'm using this deck completely on them. Yeah. Let's see what we have now. The Tower, release and revelation. And remember that cloak card talked about waiting and watching, that your person wants to reveal something to you, but they're waiting for the right moment, right? I don't know any Capricorns that are waiting to reveal, but I know some people who are waiting to reveal things. I don't know if they're with Capricorns, right? Just not sure here, or if they're thinking of a Capricorn. At the bottom of the deck is the Tower, release and revelation. We have the Two of Swords, decisions and directions. This is called the Two of Feathers. Yeah, see, somebody made a decision here to, I feel like, to kind of jump ship or get off of their path, whatever path they're on, right? It's not this beautiful path, Capricorn, with these butterflies. No, it's not. And it's like your name's not on. Your name's not here at the end of the path. It is, but the path they're on has somebody else or another situation or another life or just something like that, right? So this person has made a decision, I feel like, to go in your direction. And they're going to release something. Could be somebody. It's hard to see these cards. They're kind of opaque and what is it? And pastel, right? But they're going to release somebody here. They made the decision to go in your direction, Capricorn. And this is, you could be Little Red Riding Hood, just going down the path here, right? Trying to avoid the big bad wolf, right? So let's see what we have here for you guys, right? And we're going to leave those cards out here. So let's see what we have for Capricorn person. Yeah. Let's get a couple more shuffles for Capricorn's person. For Capricorn's person, please. We have the Queen of Feathers. And she's in the reverse, and there's hardly any reversals in this deck. Yeah, this is the Queen of Swords, and this is perception and truth. So this is in your person's past. So they didn't see what they're seeing now, Capricorn. They didn't either, like, they weren't awakened, right? Their perception was clouded, right? It was. And they were living a lie because the truth is reversed. Yeah, and in this one, they're a bat, Capricorn. Yeah, they were batshit dumb. What do you call that? Yeah, they were saying that about these people who are running things. They're batshit crazy. Yeah, they are. Anything can happen between these countries right now. Yeah, there's a war. We had 4 years of peace. Don't forget it. Right? You think we're paying for that. We're paying for that. What they're doing with the war. We're paying our taxes. So let's keep going here, Capricorn. Yeah, somebody said they were batshit crazy. And they are. Psychos. We have the Strength card. It came out in the reverse. So your person didn't have courage. No, they didn't. They didn't have endurance. And they said, I can't watch Power and Light because Power and Light's going to make me feel like a weenie, right? I can't watch. Just kidding. And we have in the upright the Hanged Man, patience and perspective. You see? Your person here is, what they're doing here, they're watching and they're waiting to come forward and they're doing it patiently. Their perspective, they're just thinking all about this. Like their total perspective, right? And I had my hair pinned here and... yeah. Ouch. So let's see what we have in their challenge, Capricorn. Let's see what we have. Yeah. It's annoying here. I'm having a bad hair day here, right? Yeah. Let's see what we have. Let's look at their challenge. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups, happiness and abundance. Yeah, that's what this person wants with you. And their challenge is... the Ten of Cups, blessings and well-beings. I can't make it up. This is their challenge. In other words, without you, Capricorn, because I don't think you're with this person at all. I feel like without you, they don't have any blessings. No, they don't. Right? They don't have any well-being. They could be living with the Wicked Witch of the West or, you know, what's that guys on Elm Street? Maybe they're living with somebody like that. Jason, I hope not, okay? Yeah, I mean, I never watched those movies, right? What was they called on Elm Street or something? Because I'm too much of a scaredy cat. Yeah, I can't watch like really scary, gory, no, God, no. Okay, so your person, they're patiently waiting and their challenge is well-beings and blessings, the Ten of Cups. They're not going to have it until they come, but they're not here yet. Show me what they want. They want the Five of Swords, strategy and resilience. They're hoping, this is interesting, we know they're dealing with their strategy, but they're hoping for some type of resilience, in my opinion. This is the Five of Swords. And they're showing the, I forgot what they call this guy. I forgot what they call him. He's not a porcupine, he's the armadillo. Yeah, your person, interesting, right? Because they have arms, they have armor, right? That's where they get the word here. And your persons, they need armor, Capricorn. Yeah. They need armor. And we have courage in the reverse here. Oh, my God. Right? We have the Strength card in the reverse. So we know they're ninnies, Capricorn. You're dealing with a ninny or kind of a weenie person. But they're growing. They are. They're growing. They're trying to change their whole image, Capricorn. Let's see what their fear might be. That's funny that they're hoping for resilience, right? It's like usually, you know, they're hoping like, oh, God, I hope I can deal with this. OMG, help. Let's see what else. Let's see what they're fearing. And it is the Eight of Cups, quest and renewal. See, they're afraid they're not going to have a renewal with you. This person is, in my opinion, 80% that they're coming, and the other 20 is the doubt, the lack of courage. But maybe it's 75, but I'd say it's 75. 75% they're coming, and 25% they're not, right? It's still good odds, Capricorn, all right? But I feel like that's what's going on here. This person here, you are their quest. Yeah, it's really beautiful. The starfish is here. And, yeah, they super love you here. And, man, they're dealing with something. They're in an unhappy relationship, marriage, or they're far away and they don't have the courage. or they're leaving some type of a company or something. Whatever here is not conducive to you guys being together. All right, that's what's going on here. Yeah. So let's get, let's start the Gypsy spread. And we're at 25 minutes, Capricorn. All right, so let's see. We're going to finish the spread in the other reading, the Gypsy spread. And we're going to use this deck here. Yeah, we're going to use this other deck here. So let's see what we have for Capricorn's person. Let's see what they say about the Nine of Swords, Capricorn. I'm just curious. I know this is anxiety typically, right? And here's the swords, and she's in bed. And but I'm just curious if it might say something else, because this is a different deck. Yes, it is. It's not the typical. It's based on the Rider-Waite or the Ritter-Waite, whatever they like to call it. But basically, it's not unfounded fears and nightmares. Okay, so you're overly worried here. That's what that is. All right, you're too concerned, right? A little bit too much, right? So let's see what we have, Capricorn. I understand. We have the Sweetheart in the Heart of the Matter, and this is always your person's spread. I can't say that enough, because, right? So this is them, the Sweetheart. Maybe they want to send you a letter. She's reading a love letter. She is, right? She's reading that, and it smells like her boyfriend's cologne. I feel like it does. How beautiful is that? So let's see what we have. And, in the past, we have the Thief. Okay, Capricorn, so this talks about loss. It talks about somebody here who is either lying or cheating. Maybe they had you as a third party, and you look like you are the sweetheart, right? This could be that maybe they hurt you, right? It's kind of like the Seven of Swords. They call him the ladrón, who is like the robber, right? The thief, yeah. And but it could be that they caused pain, or that they stole your heart, or maybe they caused some loss, something like that. Coming into play is the Size card, and this, or unfolding. And this doesn't mean coming into play right now necessarily, Capricorn, because we have the pathway, and this person is waiting and watching. So I don't think they could jump out of their bed tomorrow, or off their couch, or out of their car, or whatever. But here's the Size card. She threw the rose on the ground, and she's sad. She thinks she's going to be lonely and divorced. Your person's probably married to somebody, right? That's what the odds are saying here, or, right? Let's see what else we have. And we have the Money card is the obstacle, Capricorn. Yeah. So if you're really rich, it'll help. Let's see what else we have, right? Yeah, this hair here. Okay, let's see what we got, Capricorn. In the outcome. I never say I have a bad hair day, but today I do. So let's look at the outcome, and we have to clarify these and talk about them. Show me the outcome for Capricorn's person. I might not show you guys the outcome. No, I'm not going to show it. So we're going to go ahead, Capricorn, and go to the extended. We're going to clarify this. We're going to explain these cards, yeah, this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg here, and we're going to see how they feel. We're going to have a tarot spread on them. And we're going to use this this other deck here. This is a new deck too. It's not new in terms of I bought it last week, but I don't use it that much, so to me it's new. Thanks so much for joining me here. They're all super affordable. I can't wait to see your reading, Capricorn, because your person here, they're waiting and watching. This person really wants a victory with you. Yeah, they do. And maybe they want to cut the cord. Remember, I think I said that in a couple, not a couple, but maybe, a couple weeks ago. Maybe they want to cut the cord, right? With somebody else. They could. Because wherever they're at with the Ten of Cups, blessings and well-being in the challenge, they don't have blessings or well-being, Capricorn. They don't, all right? Yeah, so we're going to see what's happening in the extended. I really want to see it. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.